Hi, Michael. This is Rebecca with your Assignment 1 Modernist Travel Poster Critique. So, this was such an awesome, unique, amazing idea. I was so excited when I read that you were going to present the moon to us, and I thought it was fantastic. So, kudos on an awesome concept. I think that the rocket, the vintage feel of the whole poster is really great. It's a really creative use of the limited color palette. I mean, only using two colors is a real challenge, so you did a great job there. Also, yeah, like the nice diagonal that you've got going on here in your composition is really effective, and you used the right font, so that was really great. There's a few things. This assignment was to demonstrate how well you've learned how to use the pen tool. And unfortunately, I don't see a lot of stuff in this. I don't see a lot of pen tool elements within this design. I mean, you got the rocket and the smoke coming out of the back, but the stars were not used with the pen tool, and the moon was not used with the pen tool, and the font was not used with the pen tool. So there's really only this one little graphic element. And yes, you were allowed to use the shape tools, but the main goal of this was to show me how well you've grasped the pen tool. And, you know, in combination with your chapbook exercise being pretty incomplete, I'm not confident yet that you've really got this pen tool down. And the pen tool is possibly the most important tool in Illustrator. So as your teacher, I've got to see that you've mastered this tool. So you're welcome to redo this assignment and repost it for me, showing some more organic shapes that you've actually drawn, you know, with your hand, with the pen tool. And I'm happy to raise your grade. If you don't want to resubmit it because it's a really fast-paced class and you just don't have time, I totally understand that as well. And hopefully you can, you know, prove it to me moving forward in your other assignments. So just a few design elements here. I would have really liked to see the moon, the craters on the moon actually more representative of the actual craters on the moon, as opposed to it just being gestural like this and kind of guessing. As well as you have so much space to work with here, and you did have some time to do this poster, to work on this poster. You know, stars in the sky are not all the same size. There's different constellations that you could have played with here. You have all this negative space that nothing's in, so it feels very unbalanced. So, you know, I would like to have seen you put some more time and effort into actually tracing some of the real craters of the moon, as well as maybe even applying some real constellations, or at least, you know, varying the sizes of the stars to make it look a little bit less gestural, a little less figurative, and more realistic. So those are my notes, and I love where you're going with your creative concepts. Keep thinking that way because it's fantastic, and this was a really popular poster amongst your peers. Don't get me wrong, you know, I love the vintage elements. I love the simplicity of it. I totally get where you're going with that. It's just that I need to see a little bit more. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing what you bring next.